Call that nigga Captain Hook. Ayy, I go shopping, want it, then I cop it. Ayy, yeah, bitches popping, I do what they copy. Ayy, look, he's a sweetie, kiss it when he eat it. Ayy, yeah, know it's good when you chewing, ayy, singing.
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to Yossi's room. First things first, I want to give a big thank you to all of you guys for getting me to almost 200 subscribers and almost 600 views within the last week. You guys are really the bomb. I am super grateful. This is only our beginning together. Okay. For those that are new here, welcome to my channel. Make sure you turn on them post notifications and make sure you subscribe, you give it a thumbs up, and you comment below your thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, and all of that, okay? Today's video is going to be a spicy question and answer video that I promised you guys even before I did my intro. So let's get started. I have two disclaimers before we get anywhere, okay? The first disclaimer is that I did not pick none of these questions. None of these questions were written by me. None of them were inspired by me. They were all inspired by my peoples on the socials, okay? So on my Instagram, on my Facebook, and on my Snapchat, I made a couple of polls, questions, and whatever, and people commented under questions that they thought or sent me questions that they thought would be interesting for me to post up here for you guys, okay? Okay, the second disclaimer is that I will not be revealing any identities during this video. Anything that I say will be 100% factual for sure. However, I will not be giving any names. So these questions, I separated them into 3 groups, okay? So the first group of questions is going to be about friendships. The second group of friendships is going to be about relationships or like exes or whatever. And the third group is going to be about me, myself, and I. So without further ado, let's really get started. Question number 1. Okay, it says, how is your current relationship with your high school friends? Okay, starting off calm. So when I was in high school, I used to be in like a little small clique group of friends, and we were known as the Goyas because we were all Hispanic except for one. But like that didn't have nothing to do with it. It just happened to be that we were all Hispanic. My relationship today with them, I wouldn't say it's broken or anything. Even when I reach out to them, it's still the same love. It's not as tight. I don't see them every day. We don't share memories the same way we used to because of time and distance and growing up and all that. We went to different colleges and whatnot, so it's not as tight. But I say we have a good relationship. They know that they can hit me for anything and everything they would need, and vice versa. It's still the same love. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in so long. You know, yes, it's still like that or whatever. Ain't no love lost. What have you learned from your past friendships that have helped you grow, and how have you grown? I've learned that it's okay to be the villain in somebody's story. And that means that not everybody's going to find you the way you find you. Like, you could think you're being such a good friend to somebody, and to them, you may be being a shitty friend. It's all based on different standards and different like expectations, but you know, it's okay to be somebody's villain in their story. Like, you don't have no say on what they feel about you. And I learned that, you know, people won't tell you that until shit hits the fan. Like, y'all could be friends for mad long, but your truth to them in their eyes won't be revealed until shit hits the fan, until everything is collapsing and falling apart. And that's okay. You have to pick yourself up and go about your way. That's what I've learned, and that has helped me grow because it made me stronger. Like, it made me realize, yo, friends or not, I'm still here. Feel me? Like, I'm still here. It made me somebody stronger. It made me care more about people, and it made me realize that I sometimes have to take a step back and reevaluate myself and make sure I'm not harming nobody's feelings with the way I am. It taught me a lot about self-evaluation. What are your 2 or 3 main friendships / relationships that have ended that you wouldn't mind rekindling, and why? First things first, I'm not rekindling no friendship, no relationship with nobody, because if you left, make sure you left. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no rebound. This ain't no, okay, we're not going to be friends now, but we're going to be friends. No. If you left, make sure you lock that door behind you, because that's it. I'm not rekindling nothing with nobody. Goodbye. But if I were to have to do it based on this question, you know, to answer all the questions, I feel like I have this one bro that we became, I wouldn't say enemies, but we don't talk at all. And I be hearing about him bashing me now and whatnot, which is cool. But I miss how like we used to like bond. It's always nice to have like a male friend who like can teach you things, who can give you a male's perspective on things. Like, why not? Like, he used to come to my house, I used to go to his, we used to chill, we used to make videos and stuff like that for my Snapchat. We were always together. Like, if you saw me, you saw that person. But things happen, and if I was to rekindle a friendship, I think it would be that one, because we stopped being friends because of he say she say. It was never something like personally against each other, and I feel like that wasn't fair to me. But you know, shit happens, and I don't beg friends, so whatever. But that's one. And then another one I think I would rekindle if I had to would be oh, my high school best friend. I graduated high school a year early, and I was being a shitty friend. Like, really and truly, I really just cut her off. Not even purposely, because I would never cut her off purposely. That was my best friend. But it was like, I graduated early, so I started college early, and then I was also working at a very young age. Like, I started working when I was 15, and I didn't have time to like hang out and see her and pull up to the school since she was still there. And I just like slowly but surely just faded away from her, and that was messed up. Like, she didn't deserve that, because she was nothing but a good friend. And to this day, we still speak. Of course, we're not as close, but I did even apologize to her for it, because like I said, you have to reevaluate yourself, and you gotta know when you're doing wrong. You gotta know when you're the problem. You know what I'm saying? So like, I would dead rekindle the friendship, but only to make it stronger. Not like it's broken or nothing, just to make it stronger like what it used to be. I would definitely do that. Like, I would do that in a heartbeat. But any friend I lost, why did you outgrow friends? I outgrew friends because I grew as a person. No cap. I believe that I'm entitled to change, and it's a change for the better every single time. And if you can't adjust yourself to my change, then we don't gotta be friends. I feel like people expect you to be the same all your life. That's not what that's not what you live for. You live to make yourself better. Like, I feel like every year that goes by, I did learn something new about myself, and I make myself a better person for the years to come. Like, that's just law. Like, that's just law. You make yourself a better person for the future. I don't know how people really expect you to just be the same person all your life. That's crazy to me. People make mistakes that make them realize, yo, I gotta change X, Y, and Z about myself, so let me move forward. Like, why wouldn't you want that? This conversation just gave me, have you ever had a guy friend catch feelings for you? Have I ever had a guy friend catch feelings for me? Let's think. Yes, all the time. Guys don't know how to be friends. They just always want to talk to you. Always. Like, it is so comforting having a male friend who really just wants to be your friend, but that is so rare. It'll be one night that you sad about a nigga or whatever, like, yo, your John, your boyfriend, your whatever got you tight. But your guy friend, you hit him up like, yo, this homie's getting me tight. Why I like this? Can you explain to me why he acting like this? Blah, 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 blah. And they're gonna give you that advice, and then after they're gonna be like, you know, you always got me to cry on and whatnot if you need it. You know I'm here for you, blah, blah, blah. You know I love you. Really and truly, if I had you, I wouldn't treat you like that. And then from there, that's the opportunity. When you're vulnerable and sad, that's when they come and they want to be like, oh, I got you, don't worry about it, you don't need no nigga but me. That's how, bro, if I can count the amount of scenarios I've had like that, y'all wouldn't even believe me. It's just, guys are just, I have a couple, don't get me wrong, but like the ones like that, a boy best friend or something like that, you don't, a month in and they in love with you. They think you owe them a kid or something. I don't got time for it. Next question. Describe the friends that you have now. I like this question. I have some bomb-ass friends. I have friends that check up on me when I'm down, check up on me when I'm good. I have friends that come around and support whatever I want to do. I have friends that tell me when I'm wrong. I have friends that all of them have something going on for themselves. I have the best friends right now. I cannot complain. My friends are hardworking, they're smart, they're bad bitches and handsome young men. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have some really good friends. I could honestly say all my friends have something going on with themselves. Like, you know what it is to have friends that get up in the morning and have purpose? Yeah, I have those. And they motivate you to do the same thing. I have the best friends in the world. I love you, hosts. I love y'all. So now we moving on to the relationship section. Okay. Like I said, I'm not mentioning no names. So if you're looking for salt on people's names on this channel, bounce, because we don't got salt over here. Okay, just sugar. What's your current relationship status and are you satisfied? So my current relationship status is very well taken and I am very much satisfied. I'm happy. I'm comfortable. Yes. Do you still keep in contact with any ex and why? I feel like once you become an ex, that's it. Like, what are we keeping in contact for? What's there to talk about? If you're an ex for a reason. And that's the main problem right now. Like, you're toxic. Because if you don't keep them around and keep in contact with them and text them and call them up and link them and whatnot, then you might as well just stay together with them. That's like the definition of toxic. Like, no, I don't talk to any of my exes and I don't keep them in contact. I'm not saying I'm enemies with all my exes, but I do not talk to them for nothing. There's nothing to talk about. What are we talking about? What's the worst reason you stop fucking with your ex? I think the biggest reason was that my ex was very territorial. Like, it was like his way or the highway. And that wasn't floating with me because it was a whole bunch of questioning. I felt like I was on a leash. Like, you on my back about everything. Like, why you doing that? Who you doing it with? Where you going? Why you want to go there? Why does that matter? Like, you just, and it led to mad arguments. Like, if I feel like you won't let me be me, then you gotta go. Like, that was one of the reasons. Like, I'm very big on like being free-spirited and whatnot. I know what do's and don'ts are in a relationship. You don't gotta freaking treat me like I gotta have a collar on my neck and you drag me. No, I'm sorry, excuse me. No, it's not happening. That was the biggest problem though. What was your worst sexual experience? My mama gonna whoop my ass. But my worst sexual experience was this one time. I'm over at his house or whatever. He pulled out some handcuffs. I'm like, okay, whatever. And he handcuffed me to the back and then he laid me on my back and my fat ass is like pressing on the handcuffs and they're metal, and then I got cuts right here, and then we actually started doing stuff, He like, it was like a bunny rabbit, like a humping dog. You know when dogs come up and start humping each other or humping your leg? It was like that, like just fast and uncomfortable, and I was just there like it was just bad. Yeah, it was terrible. Like, take time, slow down, love my body. You were just wilding. What's the quickest way to turn you off? I think having stink breath. I feel like if your breath stink, like, you know your breath stink, and you all in my face, you're beautiful, give me a kiss, come. No, and your breath stink. Anybody saying they can't smell their own breath is lying, bro. Breath will stink. It just stink. Like, don't talk to me. Your breath stink, don't talk. Just hold your lips together so like nobody smell it, because that's the quickest way. Like, we could be having a conversation, your breath stink, I'm turning the other way. Later. That's it. Have you ever been cheated on? All the time. All the time. Because these men belong in the trash. Don't get me wrong. You know, some of them do a good job. But these boys be sneaky. Like, all the time. You could be giving a boy, like, everything you got to offer, and then they still go and cheat on you. That makes sense? I just never understood that. Why you cheating? You want to cheat, just leave. I'll be alright, just leave. All the time. I've been cheated on all the time. All the time. And even when they thought I didn't know, I knew. Anyway, sexiest feature you love on a guy. ooh, I think a beard. A thick, nice beard. You know, beard that connects, that's full, it represents masculinity. That's how you say that? Masculinity. The male presence, a beard. Ever had a pregnancy scare? Woo! First of all, that's the worst feeling ever. Like, so Mother Nature was supposed to knock on my door this date, right? And it was after a long week of doing stuff I'm going to hell for. And my mom was like, oh, did you get your period? I know you're supposed to be getting it soon. And I'm like, no. And you know, once your mom asks you something like that, they know something is up. They either had a dream, they either saw it in a daydream, they saw a number that meant it. I don't know. Y'all know how it goes. But I told her, I was like, yo, I'm late. And she was like, and I was all like, and then the next day it came. But that was the worst feeling ever. I'm in the bathroom like, please, God, I won't do it again. I won't do it again. If you help me, I won't do it again. That's just how it be. Ask me if I did it again, though. How did you tell your parent that you were sexually active? Who the hell goes to their parent like, hey, mom, hey, dad, I'm sexually active? Y'all know I did not tell that crazy lady nothing. I didn't tell her nothing, but she, like, one day, she was all like, and if you think I don't know that you doing, you wrong, because I know. And then, like, I've always been going to the doctor and stuff like that, getting my checkups on my own without her knowing, like, me, without me being vocal, like, yeah, mom, I'm going to the gynecologist. Like, I never announced that. I just be going. But yeah, she was all like, she knows. A mother always knows your hips doing this and your body's doing that. So I never really told her, but you know, she said she always knew or whatever. But she's full aware now. Like, now we have conversations and whatnot. So yeah. How do you feel about sex on the first date? I mean, that's not my body. That's not my bop. But, you know, I'm not one to slut shame or to, like, judge. I feel like I wouldn't do it. I feel like it takes a longer time than a first date to know if you want somebody to enter your temple. But I know there's people that have done it and do it and find nothing wrong with it. Sex is sex. We were put on this world to reproduce, to do that action, to have sex. And people keep making sex seem like such a bad thing. Me personally, I wouldn't go rush into having intercourse with somebody just because of all the stuff there is out there, all the STDs and whatnot, STIs and stuff you can catch. But I don't slut shame. So I feel like do what you want to do, when you want to do, how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? With whoever you want to do it with. However, just be careful. Wrap it up. Be smart. Okay? Okay? Do you forgive people and let them back into your life, or do you just dub them? Okay. I believe in second chances. I believe in, like, you know, giving somebody another chance. I believe in people making mistakes and moving forward from that. So yeah, I forgive and let people back into my life. However, once you do it more than once, it's no longer a mistake. It's a pattern. And once you're doing patterns, you can take your pattern elsewhere. Everything is really about how comfortable you are and what you feel is right for you. Don't let nobody tell you, girl, dump him. Don't go back to him. Don't be her friend no more, blah, blah, blah. Because don't nobody know how you feel. And if they were in your shoes, they probably wouldn't be doing what they're telling you to do. So do stuff for you. So yes, I give second chances and I do forgive people. That's what we were put here to do. A child of God like me, you know, we give forgiveness. If God be forgiving me for all the shit I be doing, why I can't forgive people? What is the worst qualities you have experienced in your past relationships? I spelled something wrong, oops. But in your past relationships, liars. I think liars and show-offs, like cocky people, and it's between liars and cocky people. Like, I like people who are humble. Like, I like people who are down to earth, who are genuine. I hate a nigga that get around his bro and start counting paper and, oh, fuck that nigga, I'm better than him because I got more bread than him. I hate people like that. Like, and then liars. Lie to your mom. Don't lie to me. Like, don't play with me. Don't lie to me. I'm mad open, blunt, and straightforward. Do not lie to me because I do not lie to you, and I don't like liars. Lie to your mother. I am not your mother, so do not lie to me. And that's period. So the next topic is me. What's one reason you would not date yourself? My attitude is stink. You get me tight, I'm gonna be tight for the whole day. You get me tight, I'm going to be petty, and that's something I have to work on. Don't get me wrong, but that's one reason why I would not talk to myself if I was another person. My attitude is just like, my temper could just go so short, and I could just like be so mean and like rude and stink. Like, my attitude just stink. And once you piss me off for the beginning of the day, the rest of the day is going to follow along. Like, it ain't no, okay, cheer up, this and the third. No, I'm tight. And I'm tight for the rest of the day. That's it. Try again tomorrow. I don't know how my boyfriend puts up with me. Change from your past. I wouldn't change a thing. I feel like my past has made me the person I am today. And that's why I'm so outspoken and like straightforward and stuff like that. And I have all this life in me because my past was really, really dark. And I wanted to get out of there. So here I am, full of light. Okay. So yeah, I wouldn't change anything. Do you miss dancing? Yes, with all my heart. For those that don't know, I used to be a part of a team from like high school. Well, I used to dance since middle school, but I used to be part of a majorette team in high school. And because of work and like college and not being able to manage time very well, I had to drop the team. But I miss them so much. I just miss being able to move the same way. I'm all stiff and shit now. I still have some of my flexibility, but like, I used to be wavy, you know what I'm saying? I'm just okay now. Like, I got some moves. Like, it ain't really nothing. But yeah, I do miss dancing. What's the most embarrassing moment you have experienced so far? Oh my God, I could not forget this, bro. It was my birthday, and I'm walking down the street, and I was so used to people telling me happy birthday because I had balloons in my hand. And then I went home, and I dropped off the balloons. Bro, while I'm walking around, somebody says, hi, how you doing? And I say, thank you. They didn't even say nothing. I just said, thank you. And that was just so embarrassing because he was looking at me like, thank you. What you thanking me for? Like, you know, like I was some cocky bitch. I don't know. It was bad. Like, I would never forget that moment. That might have not been the most embarrassing, but you know, oh my God, another one. Bro, we went to Sky Zone and my leggings ripped right in the middle. I'm jumping. I'm having a blast. God knows when the hell my tights ripped, but them shits ripped right in the line of my butt cheeks. And my whole butt was out, and I was wearing black lace. And all my friends like, no, you can't see it. But the hole was like that big. Bro, I wanted to kill myself. I wanted to throw myself off the top of the building. Like, I'm just a mess. Like, I have plenty of embarrassing moments. But those are my top 2 so far that I can remember. What's one of your biggest pet peeves? I think I answered this already. Lying. Don't lie to me. I feel like you just don't gotta lie. You don't gotta lie. I'm not gonna kill you. Don't lie. What you lying for? The final question on my TMI tag will be, what's a piece of advice you would give your younger self? I think the only thing I would tell my younger self is to not graduate early. And I say that because really and truly, I feel like I went from the age 16 to 22 overnight. I didn't get to enjoy my last year of high school. I did go to prom, but not with none of my friends. I didn't get to walk the stage until August because I was graduating early. Like, I just missed out on a lot, and then I feel like my life was rushed ever since then. Like, I just jumped from having no responsibilities to having all the responsibilities in the world. I went to work. I had to manage college and being a working student. I had to help around a lot in the house. It was just a lot. Like, I feel like I needed that 1 year to get ready to transition. I just didn't take that year. So I would tell myself, don't rush into it. But I feel like anything else besides that, I will keep the same way from when I was younger because I learned a lot from it. So can't complain. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. We have reached the end of the Q&A/TMI tag. Make sure you turn on them post notifications. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and share this around with your friends. Thank you again for watching. See you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Bye.
Quit. call that nigga Captain Hook. Ayy, I go shopping, want it then I cop it. Ayy, yeah, bitches popping, I do what they copy. Ayy, look, he's a sweetie, kiss it when he eat it. Ayy, yeah, know it's good when you chewing, ayy, singing.